Hello, amigos. It's wonderful day to get digital. So today we'll be looking into one of the core areas of being digital, that is video editing, right? And when it comes to editing, there are a lot of softwares in the market. So I'll be looking into one of the currently the best video edit tool, the software in the market, which is giving most of his features for absolutely free, right? So let me just jump into and show you from beginning till exporting the video, where you'll be able to get the entire process in a flow, and you'll be able to master that specific way in a very short time. And without ado, let's look into what and how it's to be done. Okay, first of all, go to the Google and search for DaVinci Resolve. Okay, that is the name of the software. Okay, so just click on DaVinci Resolve, you'll get all the things. So the website name is Black Magic Design. Click on it. So this is the website. So basically this was a software which is used in Hollywood for mostly for color grading, right? As you can see these are most of the Hollywood movies, how they used for color grading. So it's an Hollywood standard editing tool. Now with a lot of advanced things they have come up. Of course, they have a paid edition also, but for most of the things, for doing all your basic editing, you don't require the paid one. Okay, unless you have mastered the free, then you can let it go for the free paid. If not, all the things what I do, most of my work in the YouTubes, what you have seen my videos are in DaVinci Free itself. Okay, so just click on DaVinci Free, download. Here there are multiple options. You can go for DaVinci Resolve 8.5, currently when I'm doing this. Public beta 90% there will not be a problem. Somewhere, some places there could be minor bugs, but you'll get the advanced latest thing. So click on Mac or Windows, whichever you have. Click on Windows, download, and run the software. Once you run the software, it will ask you for login ID, and so create an account. So create an account, put your email ID and password. That's it. So once you're done, you'll be able to now go through it. So let me now just click on my software here, DaVinci Resolve. Double click it and it will open something like this. I'm having 18 now. Right. So we are here. So it will come something like this, because I have already done many projects. It's showing like this. If not for you, it will be just this untitled project. Just click on untitled projects, or you can click on new project to create a new editing process. Okay. So let me click on untitled project. So double click on untitled projects. It will come like this. Yeah. So there are multiple things. This is one software for everything. You have media. You can just click on this media. This is an edit cut tool. This is edit tool. This is fusion, which is more of graphics and animations. If you do coloring here, you can click on audio editing here. Okay, and that's called as Fairlight. And then we have delivery, which will actually deliver, right? So this is the color grading, the animations and graphics. This is a basic editing tool. This is the media tool, and sorry, that is the cut tool, and this is media. So first of all, there are so many things which you can understand better later, but currently it's not required. So first thing is, we'll be looking into this part, editing. Okay, so first let's go to the media. This is media. In the media, either you can search here to get your content, or you can just right click and click on import media. Okay, once you go import media, just find where is your media files. So currently I have kept it in my here. So I put as DaVinci editing. In that, two website strategy. Okay, in that two things, one is there. I'll just click. I think I'll take both. Okay, open. So as you import the first project, it will ask for frame rate. Okay, so normally whatever the selected clip have a different frame rate to the project. Would you like to change your timeline frame rate to match? So okay, so whenever you're importing a video file, always I would recommend to change. Okay, because when you saw in the beginning, if you just go back in the video, right here it was 24. right? So now because my video file has 30 frames, so it has now changed to 30. So I would recommend you to click on change so that you get that exact frame rate of what is there. Okay, so now we have imported. So let's go to the editing. Okay, so now here is what most of your work will happen, right? So this is where it is. So now once you're here, so I want this video, I'll pull this video and put it on the editing tab. Okay, let it be inspector, so that you have a video here, you have the timeline here, and you have the settings, video settings, transform, crop, zoom, all the speed, everything can be changed here. Audio of that, again, volume, patch, pin, and many other things can be done here, and any effects you can add here so that you can know, right? So this is the video. Okay, so this is how the video is. I'll just play this. And you can also, if there is no mixer here, click on the mixer so that you know the audio one is here, and you know if you want to decrease or increase the audio. Okay, right? So this is the one. So now what you can do is you can minimize and zoom. Okay, so that is the first thing. Or else you can use your mouse, click control and your scroll. You can scroll like, you know, you mouse, what is the scrolling bar. If you hold control and scroll, you'll be able to make that changes like this. Move the timeline. If you click on shift and scroll, it becomes heightens wherever you are putting your scrolling. Okay, now if you want to zoom in, you can hold alt and scroll, so it becomes you can see that it's going to go like this. You can scroll to the deeper. Okay, so now at this point you can move the cursor wherever you want to go. And if you want, for example, at this point, let me click alt and scroll down, it is minimizing. So if I want to cut, okay, at this point I want to cut, so you can cut using, you can hold the, click on this and use the blade, and once the blade is there, you can hold this and cut it here. So now you come back and select the select button here, and you can move it, so it's gonna cut. Okay, so let me undo it, control Z, control Z. So now again, if I want to cut, so you can use the blade, but the faster way is to, once you keep the timeline, this bar here, what you can do is you can click on control B. That's it. Shortcut is control B. So once you have control B, you can move like this. Okay, so that's it. So but that's one, that is the how to cut, right? So now once I cut, now I'll cut this again, control B. So this section is something which I don't want. It's something which is not useful. So what I can do is I can delete. So if I click on backspace button, oh sorry, this one, right? Where is it? Yeah. So this backspace button, if I click on backspace button, you can see that it has just gone, vanished, right? Let me click on control Z, it'll come back. So I don't want the gap there, I want it to join. So you can click on just delete. Okay, select that and click on delete, so it will cut and it will move. Okay, so that's how it's called as a ripple delete. Let me control Z again, or else you can click on right click. Once you select this, right click, click on ripple delete here. Okay, ripple delete, and it will come like this. So that the shortcut is delete. So all the shortcuts, I have put a link in the description below where you can see, and it's a document where you can use it, and once you start using it, you'll be able to do it faster. Okay, so now we looked into how to add the video to the software, how to cut, okay, and how to join also. Now what else you will do, right? So basically you need to cut multiple clips and join. So now if you want to add one more clip, right? For example, if you have cut here, I want to add one more clip. So just what you can do is you can just right click here, click on import media, and you can go and import whatever content you want to import. Okay. If I want to import this, I'll click here. It will come here. Just drag it wherever you want it and place it. Then you can just join this. And if I hold Alt and scroll, it becomes enlarged. Now you can see how it goes. Right? So that's how it is. Okay, this is how you can add a clip. Okay, you got that. Now if you want to add an image, let me again right click, import media. I'm not sure if there is an image. What is this? It's an image. Yeah, it's an image, right? PNG image. Click on open. Okay, it's come here. You can pull it and put it on the top. You can see that there's a PNG image. Okay, so again, the way you want it, you can add a PNG image. So but I don't want the PNG image to be there. I want to put it somewhere down. I want to shorten this. So what I'll do is I'll click on the image, then I'll get all the settings here. It is zoom, rotation, all those things. So I'll decrease it so it is now coming smaller. Now I want to move to the right. Okay, and I want to cover that, so I'll move it down. Okay, so now I have covered. Okay, so this is how the setting is, right? You can just explore rest of the things. There's a cropping. Okay, I don't want to be it to be horizontal, so what you can do is click on cropping, left cropping, click on left, so left becomes cut, right cropping, right becomes cut, top cropping, top cut, bottom cut. So this is how you can cut. In the same way, for example, if we go to the video, click on the video, whichever, right. So this is the video, right? So this is a video. Now again, if you want to cut, you can just cut the left, right? You can cut the right and cut the top, bottom, and put it somewhere. Okay. So that's how you can do. I'll just click on this, redo or everything, so it comes back. Again, you can zoom in here, you can zoom in here, you can move it to the right, move it to the top, bottom, whatever you want it to be. So this is how the settings of the video can be changed. Okay, that's it. So now coming to the audio changes are here based on which track is it. If you just click on, so if the track is next one, so you can see that. So A1, A2, A3 is here. So that's where you will be able to edit that. And BUS1 is mixture of everything. Okay. Decrease this. Now if you come to this one, now this is an A2 track. So you can do A2 decrease. Now it becomes small. Okay. So that's how you edit the audio. Okay, if anything is there. Okay, now one more thing is what you can do is now at every cut. Okay, you did the cut here. Let me do one more thing here. One more cut, Control B, then one more cut, Control B. So now I have made multiple cuts, and let me do one thing. Okay, right. So what happens now? So I want to join these all together. So at this point, what happens is you can join this. Okay, now you can see that it's like magnet. It when I move, it is getting directly go and it gets stick to each other. So that is because the magnet icon is activated. So if I inactivate it, no, even it moves to the other part of the video also. Okay, which we don't want. So always keep the magnet on so that it goes and you'll be able to stick it to the together easily, right? And if you want to edit, if you want to for example mute this timeline, just click on M, mute track, That's it. So if you want to mute, or if you want to delete only the audio and not the video, so this icon is where it is joined together. You click on this and click outside. Now it is unjoined, unconnected, right? If you click on this, now you can move this separately. It is now not connected. Okay, you can also delete, and audio will be keeping correct. Okay, and if you want to now connect it all together, just click all together, click both shift or control, click and click on join. So now it is joined. Okay, so that we looked into how to join the clip, how to use magnets. Okay, so once that is there, what else? Yeah, so I'll add two things. One is effects. So if you click on effects, where is it? Effects. Yeah, if you click on effects, yeah, I'll go to the top. So we have video transition effect, audio transition effects, and title effects, how the title has to come. Okay, custom titles, which you can just pull it here, put it here, put it on this. For example, if I keep this on here, I think I'll put it on this. Right, you can see that sample. So if you click on here, just type whatever you want to type it as, and so you can see that it's jittering. It comes like this and it's keep moving. Okay, because of the it's an effect and it's rendering, so it shows slow. Okay, so like that you can add the title. Video transition, so basically, for example, from here to here I wanted to blur from moving one clip to another. So come here, okay, click on this, blur, okay, put it on center. So now it is dissolved. Okay, comes here, it goes blur, and it comes here. Okay, so here you can also make it as, what is the duration, small, or you can also make it as a large. Okay, so these are the two things how you can. This is blurred. Okay, so now you got to know how to add the this one, right? So now there is also some called as sound library, where you can get some sounds. For example, come here and click on low whoosh. Okay, for example, when you move things, right? So if I come down here, I'll put it here. Okay, alt and scroll, you'll be able to get this, right? So let's put this. Okay, scroll, so I'll keep it this, right? Now you can see that. So this is whoosh. If I mute this, you can see that's the sound, right? So what you can do is you can just minimize that, a small whoosh and a big whoosh. You can cut this as appropriate as possible. Okay, so this is a whoosh. Okay, now, so if anything is like that, so like that you have multiple ways of, you can see how the audio is and do the changes. So like that. Okay, so that is the sounds. So you can also click the link in the description how to add this sound library, how to add this sound library, and put a new video which you can look into that. Okay, where you'll be able to know how to add that and get this done. So normally what happens is this, when you hear in the earphone, this whoosh is in only one mono track. We want it in the stereo track. If you go to the audio here, okay, if you go to the audio, if I zoom, you can see that the first track has two icons, and here it is only in the mono track. So you want to make it stereo. So what you do is come to audio, right click, click on clip attributes. Here it is mono, make it as stereo. In the mute, make it as embedded channel 1. That's it. Click on OK. So now you have two tracks. That's it. The same thing would have now already applied in the editing tab. Come here. Don't worry, you'll not see two, but it's already, when you hear in the now earphones, you can be able to hear two tracks. That's one changes which I wanted to inform. Right. So you understood how to add audios also. So now let me do is I'll show you how to do coloring, right? You can see the image here. Let's do color. If you go to the color, the main thing currently you have to use is this. Click on this wheel and let me move myself here. So this is the contrast basically. So now you can see that contrast is less. I'll go back, I'll put it as -5. Normally in mine this one. So -5. As you can see, the color has become great. So gamma, it's mainly you are enhancing the white colors. So basically you have to click here. Don't click on any of one of these things. Always click on this icon and move right and left. So you'll be able to see what coloring is happening. I wanted to make it as white, and this also becoming more, it gives overall white, right? And this also gives you, this is actually the entire master controller. So you can do offset. So just do mix and match of these 4 icons. You'll be able to get a color. Once you get a better color, come back to the editing. You can see that. So previously it was not so bright and clear. Now it is more bright and clear. That's it. Once that is done, and if you want to finalize everything here, click on export and you come to the export icon. So here what you do is click the name, make the name as, put the name as trial, right? Instead of QuickTime, click on MP4, right? This let it be has 264 audio, everything same, frame rate has to be whatever it was there before. So it is automatically comes here, right? Click on add to render. So once it is asked where you want to put the video, once it's finalized, put it as a desktop and save. So once you do that, it comes here, like it's the name is untitled project. Okay, timeline, it goes to C user dynamic desktop trial in my case, right? Once it is here, click on render all. Once you click on render all, it starts rendering, and once it's finished, it will show you how much remaining time. Once it's finished, it will be in your place where you put, for example, desktop. That's it. So just do this basic thing, and next I'll show you the next level of editing in the later phase. For now, you just work out this, and happy editing. Thank you.